I'm your host, and I'd want to take this opportunity to welcome you all back to the Coins Alert, your home for your cryptocurrency dose. The Ripple of Van Winkle. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing day, folks. It's Tuesday, March 12th. Today's going to be a good day. Did you see the mortgage yesterday, folks? Everything is about to heat up. Everything is about to take off. Every single cryptocurrency out there is about to go to the moon. That simple bull run mode. Well, now don't mistake this for the parabolic blow off top. That's not happening yet. What we are going to see is the continuation of the bull run, all of Bitcoin going higher, all of Ethereum going higher, of XRP finally breaking out of its shell as stated before. And as we continue to state, XRP is always the last one to move. What did we see yesterday? They just ripped up 20% out of nowhere. It's holding pretty steady here, still up 9.65%. It's holding steady. We touched 78 cents. I believe on Coinbase, the highest I seen it go was about 75, but I did see some people posting TA on it, say it's 78 cents. We retraced back down to 69, probably going to go back to 68. So as a retracing order. And what do you think? It's XRP. What we are looking for right now for XRP is pretty straightforward. There is no point to overthink this. There is no reason to go pull your fancy chart out and start drawing some lines. Of course it is going to retrace, but we are going to drive it back higher. What are we looking for? We need to break and hold 75 cents. And we need to do a conviction. If that happens, if that goes down, XRP is going to stop pushing even higher. That's when we talk about those targets I talked about early in the month, the 92 cent to $1 age. That is what we're going to be looking at if we can't break above 75 cents. Well, back down she goes, folks. She's not ready. It's that simple. Is it the end of XRP? Is at the end of the bull run? Is at the end of everything? No, of course not. Hey, she's not ready. Sometimes things aren't ready, So they go back down, but they will come back up. Don't worry about it. Let's see how the market plays out today. We know market's been on fire. It is obviously going to be some retracements across the board. Obviously, a Bitcoin decides it wants to go back down and retrace its prior all-time higher on that $69,000 age. It's going to do so when it's going to affect the rest of the markets. Are we there just yet? No, we aren't. Summer, we are looking at that summer time frame, and then we're going to be looking into the end of the year for Bitcoin to really have that parabolic move. We'll get into that. We'll get into the cycles a little bit later on in this video, but I want to jump into it because I'm going to go over today, we'll go over some Ripple research. Justin Sun, when he first started Bitcoin, and what the present stage of the bull run is in the XRP chart, as well as where we are currently looking at where the prices are going to end up heading. You don't need to worry about anything because I've got you covered. Rest easy and take it easy because Rip is taking a sick day today. You could hear it in his nose. Bitcoin is currently trading at $71,896, which is a decrease of 13% in the past hour. However, you should know that it has increased by 0.25% in the past 24 hours. In theory, I will be coming in at $4,008, which is a decrease of 6.8%. It is up 9.73% despite showing a little bit of red on the hourly chart, coming in up 0.63%. Total cryptocurrency market cap $2,716 billion. USDT is coming in as dollar peg. USDC is coming in at 99 cents, and XRP Buddy is coming in at 69 cents. The total market cap of all cryptocurrencies is $2,716 billion. I mean, folks, pretty much what we have going on here. Crypto Bitcoin hits a new all-time high before having total cryptocurrency market cap hits an all-time high before having. Do you know what that's shaping up? We have never seen that before in a history of a Bitcoin. We've always seen those numbers get broken after the having this time. It has happened before that happening, and I am going to thank it all I want. The power of the ETF. The ETFs have driven so much institutional demand into these markets that not only did we break Bitcoin's all-time high before having, which has never been done before, we have broken the total cryptocurrency market cap before having, which obviously that has never been done before either. What does that mean? Where are we going? I see an easy 5 trillion coming into this market, and it is still an easy 5 trillion now. On Mondays, the hunter and the hunter say, come out, there is only one more week for these drops, and every single one of them is sold out. Perhaps it is 2 more weeks, but I forget what number it is. I believe it is 2 more weeks. Each and every Monday, there are 3 Gary Lees. They are 3 points. They cost $500, and they sell out in approximately 32 seconds, according to my timing. If you are interested in getting in the Lux lines, you should acquire them again. My NFT project who just signed two new partners, two massive partners that are going to get announced. Now's your time to do it. Your time is running out. We are the second largest. We are about to be the largest project on the XRP ledger. We keep wheeling and dealing. We keep signing deals. We got the metaverse coming, folks, and one of the most unbelievable metaverses that you have ever seen. We got pack openings coming. We have the lab coming. We have so many unnamed partnerships that are going to be announced very soon. Where do you think this is going? You buy it directly from Lux Lines, and then when Lux Lines sells out of its drops, for the month, you know what happens. The secondary market goes 2, 3, 4, 5x. The price, you don't believe me, go check it out. Credit card or XRP is accepted. You need to stock up on many, many Lux Lines as you freaking can. Did your last investor put this out? Now, this news piece is really irrelevant. I'm going to be quite frank with you. It really is the only reason I am showing this, is because I think this is cool to hear the early days of these founders and how they found Ripple and joined Ripple, but it will segue us into where Ripple currently is, who's currently working with them, and then we're going to talk about the stages of the bull market, where we are, and in XRP. Price chart. How do you like this? It is 2011. During that time, I received my degree from Peking University in Beijing. Subsequently, I submitted an application to attend a graduate school in the United States, specifically at the University of Pennsylvania. I enrolled at the university around the year 2012, and it was around that time that I began to learn about Bitcoin. At that time, Bitcoin was trading at approximately $1 per volume on an empty box. However, I began to learn about Bitcoin, and around the year 2013, I joined Ripple Apps, which at that time was known as OpenCoin. I was, I think, the first Asian employee probably in Ripple Apps, and then later company rebrand to Ripple Apps. So before that is called OpenCoin and then rebrand to Ripple Apps. And then I was the first employee in China as well. I was sent by Repo back to China to be the chief representative in Greater China area. So I did the work to develop XRP and Repo community at that time. And then I move on. Incredibly fascinating. I found it to be very interesting throughout the comment. Put this out September research article from the International Journal of Islamic Economies and Finance Studies about Islamic fintech calls out the Kuwait finance house for the use of Ripple. Al Raja Bang from Saudi Arabia also did a trial with Ripple a few years ago. Interesting, because they're talking about how to use the Ripple's blockchain for international transactions and how it was valued. This is what you want to see: real live financial institutions using the tech and coming back and doing reports on the tech. Because you know what, I haven't seen one of these financial institutions, banks, remittance companies, central bank, come back and say that it doesn't. All you hear is them praising Ripple and praising the use case for XRP on these cross-border transactions and how it can help clear up these Nostra Vostra accounts and how that this is going to be the wave of the future. So this is something that we should keep our eyes on. That's what you want to say. This is what we are looking at here, the path to all possible seasons. Phase 1 Bitcoin. As we are aware, the flow of money goes into Bitcoin, which causes the price increase. We are still witnessing that Bitcoin is not phase overlap and money flows into Ethereum, but it battles to keep all Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth of Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. See, we aren't there just yet. Let's look over here. If we can look, Ethereum 84 the past 90 days, Bitcoin's up 74.2% in the past 90 days. So we're not there just yet, right? Yeah, I know you can be like, rip out, Ethereum's outperforming Bitcoin. I get it all as well there, but we aren't there because we aren't. So we are seeing all coins outperform as well. What we are seeing is this is just the initial flood of money coming in. Okay, the flow of money from these other altcoins is going to be when the phase 1 starts here for Bitcoin. I don't even believe phase 1 has started just yet because Bitcoin is going to break out after the halving, and I do expect a little bit of a retrace on Bitcoin. When the halving does approach, we do pass it. I expect a little bit of retrace on Bitcoin. How low can we go? You know, maybe in the $60,000 range, 48.5.